connected.
What's up, YouTube? It's the Fobra. And today, I wanted to talk about the new R6, the new Yamaha R6. Unless you've been living underneath a rock, you know that the new R6 is, I would call it more evolutionary than revolutionary. They really didn't change much of the engine. However, they completely overhauled the styling and the electronics and made it more of a little brother to the R1, which is an amazing motorcycle. I actually had a chance to ride one of those in Florida last year. So the R6 represents Yamaha's commitment to the 600 class, and that's what makes it so amazing. It's not about what it is, because it's a good, really solid motorcycle. I mean, the R6 was always a capable bike, but considering it was restyled in 2007, the same year as my CBR 600RR, Yamaha hasn't done a whole heck of a lot to change it. However, it still has been competitive because its styling was really great. Arguably, I thought it was a nice looking bike, and as far as a track bike goes, a lot of people love them. And even street bikes. I mean, a lot of people prefer the R6 over the R1. Now, what makes this really interesting to me is that you have a 600 market, which used to be every 2, maybe 3 years, you'd have almost a complete redesign with some styling changes between them. And that kind of morphed into a dead market. A market where my 2007 CBR 600RR remained virtually unchanged until the 2013 restyling. And aside from some plastic changes, it's not all that different than what I'm riding right now. And especially since Honda has announced that the CBR 600RR is dead, at least in Europe, but so who knows what it means for us in the States. The fact that Yamaha has chosen to invest money into the R6 suggests to me that there's a possible revitalization or a rebirth of the 600 market. And I really hope that's true, because I sincerely believe that there is an audience, a market for the 600 class of motorcycles. People who don't want to step up to the leader bikes, which, even though they really have become smaller in recent years, just about the same size as my 600, the power is unbelievable. I mean, you look at the new R1, you look at the new CBR 1000RR, which is like unbelievable. You look at the GSXR 1000, you look at the ZX10R. These are some serious machines. Some crazy horsepower that was considered Hayabusa territory years ago. Now they're available in leader bikes that are smaller, lighter, and more agile. And you know what? Not everybody needs 190 to 200 horsepower. Personally, I believe that the 600 class just kind of died out because the products didn't really change. So, the purchases are driven by the bike, the product, and the product is driven by the market. So it's kind of a vicious cycle. So let's see. Yamaha has clearly rolled the dice here, and I'm really curious to see if it's paid off. I haven't heard anything about Suzuki. Correct me if I'm wrong. Suzuki, I don't know I know they announced the GSXR 1000 and a 750. I don't know if they announced anything about the 600 class. So, I mean, the ZX6R by Kawasaki was redesigned a couple of years ago. Let's see if that's all we got. We got the ZX6R and we got the R6. I think that'll kind of give Honda a kick in the pants to say, hey, let's put a CBR 600RR that is worthy of the name, something that we can not just do a quick plastic change and call it a day. Let's really invest some money. I don't know. I know there's a lot at work here. You got the 500 class, the 300 class, and some of these are kind of encroaching on what the 600 was designed to be. to me, it's not just a race replica. It's a, you know, it's a 600 bike. I actually, you know, I think it's a great amount of power. I mean, 105 horsepower in a 600 bike, in a 400 or sub 400 pound package. I think there's still a market for it. I think it still has a lot of promise. And so, you know, I do like what Yamaha did with the bike itself. I think they did an awesome bike. Do you f***ing see me, or are you just gonna keep going? I think Yamaha did a great job on the bike. Come on, pal. I love the styling cues they took from the R1. Am I gonna buy one? No, but I'm super excited that they chose to make one, because it shows, like I said, that they are committed to the 600 class, and my sincere hope is that the 600 class will come back stronger than ever, reasonably priced, and give another option of a sport bike when you don't feel like going for a leader bike, or a more of an entry level, you know, 2-cylinder. So that's my thoughts on the new R6. I have yet to see it in person. I will see it at the New York International Auto Show, which I believe is in December. I will be going. If you're going, hit me up. We could definitely do a meetup over there. And yeah, it'll be good to take a look at it and see what Yamaha did. And hopefully by then, maybe Honda will take its head out of its collective rears and release a CBR 600 RR that's new. Something that kind of, you know, sets the tone for 600 class motorcycles in the future. So that's all I got. And curious to know your thoughts. If you have anything to say, leave them in the comments down below. And yeah, we can start this conversation. Hopefully the other manufacturers are listening. All right. Well, I'm going to enjoy this beautiful, unusually warm summer's day in October. And I hope you are too. Ride safe, everybody. See ya.